Now we're going to examine the, once again, superficial muscles of the neck, shoulder, and thorax. We're now taking a look at the dorsal view of the cat. So I flipped the cat over to examine the muscles of the back. First of all, we're going to start up with the neck and a muscle we've seen before called the clavotrapezius. You can see the muscle fibers running in this direction. This is the clavotrapezius. Obviously on both sides comprises the back of the neck. Clavotrapezius. Now, if we move down to the shoulder blades, the scapula of the shoulder, we can see several other muscles. First of all, I'd like to see this muscle. This is called the acromyotrapezius. And I'll show you with my forceps. Here's the acromyotrapezius, a thin muscle that covers the scapula of the shoulder blade. This once again, acromyotrapezius. Now, if we go towards the midline of the shoulders, we can see a small muscle in here called the levator scapulae ventralis. Levator scapulae ventralis. And that's a muscle here in between the two acromyotrapezius that the cat has. Now, if we move our way towards the shoulder a little bit, we have two other muscles. This muscle right here, which is called the acromyodeltoid muscle, and the muscle right beneath it, right below it, which is called the spinodeltoid. Acromyodeltoid muscle, spinodeltoid muscle. Now, if we move towards the arm for just a moment, we can see two parts of the bicep muscle. First of all, if we take a look at this muscle, which I will pull up, this is called the tricep brachii, and this is the lateral head. It's a lateral portion of the arm. Right beneath that, this muscle right here is the triceps brachii long head. So once again, two muscles of the arm, two major muscles, are triceps brachii long head, triceps brachii lateral head. Now, if we move down the back for a moment, we'll discover two more muscles. This muscle right here, this large muscle, but very thin, I can peel it back. This is the spinotrapezius. This is the spinotrapezius. Remember, we've heard that term a couple of times on the dorsal portion of the cat because we have the spinotrapezius, we have the acromyotrapezius, and lastly we have the clavotrapezius. One other muscle that I'd like to point out to you is the latissimus dorsi, and we mentioned that earlier, and this is the latissimus dorsi right here. It's a very large muscle on the sides of the cat. This once again is latissimus dorsi, and we find the latissimus dorsi right next to the spinotrapezius.